trust me. And action!
Yeah, Jero Elu, Ki, Jero Elu, Ki, yeah, Jero Elu, Ki, Amora Wow, Tabari.
Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Simi, and thank you so much for clicking on the video. I'm going to be about highlighters and how to make my highlighters pop. I've seen a few questions on Instagram asking me, like, you know, what kind of highlighter am I using, or how do I make my highlighters pop and things like that. It's not so much about the highlighters you use. Fine, you have to use a very pigmented highlighter, but using a highlighter that has pigment is one thing, and how to apply it is another thing. So today I'm going to be showing you first of all, just a quick tip on how I pick the highlighters for my skin tone, or if you're dark skin, I would give you a guide, and also how I apply my highlighters as well that makes it pop. Like literally when I apply my highlighters, I use like 2 different kinds of highlighters, but by the time I'm done, I'm always make sure that my highlighters can be seen from heaven. Even God can look down on my highlighter and be like, yes baby girl, that's what up.
You know, yes baby girl, you got that highlight popping. You know, the highlight has to pop. It has to.
So the first thing about like a quick guide to picking your highlighters is first of all, you have to look for the skin tone you are, if you're light, medium or dark. Me, I find myself I'm not dark and I'm not medium, I'm kind of in between. What I did was I actually picked out 3 highlighters to show you guys kind of highlighters you should go for. Now this brand I'm showing you guys is the this is the Balm Cosmetics highlighters, and I picked up 3 of the shades for catered for all skin tones that they came out with. I think this was released last year. So they have 3 of them called. One is the lightest one is called Cindy, the medium one is called Mary, and the one for dark skin tone is called Betty. You can see Cindy is quite light, on the light side for light people. For if you're light skin tone, Mary is on the medium side for it's quite in between, toned down, for if you're a medium skin tone, and Betty Luminizer, as you can see, is quite dark for people who have a dark skin tone. So purchasing all 3 highlighters, and as you can see, Mary is the one that I use the most because it's heat pan. The rest I just use on clients. Sometimes I use Betty as well, but Betty doesn't really pop up on my skin tone the way Mary Luminizer pops up. So personally on my skin tone, I use Mary Luminizer because that's just the one that my skin loves and the one that looks appropriate on my skin. So if you're picking out a highlighter, you need to match it to your skin tone to see, because you don't want highlighter that is quite hashy. You don't want highlighters that it's too overpowering or it's too white or anything. You want to pick the correct highlighters. If you can't get the Balm Cosmetics, another really good highlighters that I'll recommend you guys to get is the MAC ones. The MAC ones I use are Global Glow. Global Glow is a really nice one as well. Another highlighter is MAC Gold Deposit. I have mine somewhere, but I just can't find it right now. Another one is this one that was a limited edition from MAC, and this was Shaft of Gold. This is really pretty on dark skin, like chocolate dark skin people. Like Shaft of Gold is beautiful. On my skin tone, it doesn't really come up much, like doesn't really give me that highlight that I'm looking for. So Global Glow and Gold Deposit is perfect on my skin tone, although I don't really use Gold Deposit anymore. Global Glow is the one I reach for often. Other like affordable highlighters out there, there's like, you know, Makeup Revolution. They do really nice highlighters. The one that I really love from them is I think Pink Light or Peach Light. I'll leave the one down there, so if you guys want to purchase it or check it out, you guys can always do that. I'm just gonna get on to how I made the tutorial. And so basically I've done my makeup and everything, but I've not highlighted my face, obviously. Before I start, I'll just show you guys the brushes I use to highlight. First of all, I use this fan brush to highlight, and this fan brush is just a random fan brush from one of my very first BH Cosmetics makeup set that I purchased, so it's still working fine for me. It's quite dense, so that's one I use. Another one I reach for is the Real Techniques angled highlighter brush, and this one is also a good one as well. It sweeps right across evenly, same as the fan brush. If you're a beginner, you want to go with the fan brush because the fan brush will disperse the product evenly and you won't have to do so much blending as opposed to using the angled one, because the angled one you have to be very precise with where you place the highlighters on your face. But both of them I love, and this is my go-to you know, highlighter brushes. I'm going to use the Mary Luminizer first of all, and I'm just going to apply that on. The way you apply it is you apply it to the highest point of your cheekbone. So for me it's just right here, just at this angle here, just before my eyes. So it's going to be here. So at this angle I'm just going to use the brush to pull it up. As you can see, you probably notice my cheekbones from here on camera. So like put it on the brush. Sometimes you can use both sides, sometimes you can use one side, and I'm just going to disperse the product over my cheekbones. Now you have to go light-handed. If this is your first time doing this, just be very light-handed doing this because you don't want to end up with too much highlight on your face. So as you guys can see, I've already applied the highlighter on my face, and this is how it really looks like on this side of my face. Then I'm gonna go again and repeat the same thing on this cheek. As you can see, this cheek is quite matte, it's quite bare, and this cheek already has some glow going on to this. And I'm going to apply there as well. The places I highlight on my faces are my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, and my cupid's bow. So I'm just going to apply this to this side now. As you guys can see, you can see some sort of glow or ring finger just to apply. Once you finish applying on the bridge of your nose, you just want to use your brush to blend it out, just to make sure that there isn't any harsh lines. So just look down and make sure it's blended out. And then on my cupid's bow, so now I've applied the first layer of my highlighter. Then what I'm going to do before I apply the second layer is take my setting spray. So I'm using the Scandinavia Makeup Finishing Setting Spray, and I'm just going to lightly spray on the areas I highlighted on my cheekbone. So what I'm going to do is spray that area from afar, like just give it 2 squirts. And then do the same to the side, and then just wait for it to dry. Just give it about till it's about to get dry completely, and before that is almost dry, I'm gonna go with my second highlighter from MAC, and this is glowup.theglow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it just on top of Mary Luminizer, and I'm just going to intensify that glow to make sure that it pops. So it's about drying now, so I switched over using the angled brush.
I know you kill it, love, yeah, my shiny baby, yeah, baby mujo, tell me lo camaro, yeah, we are jamujo.
Done. As you can see now, it looks very, very intense. Like that's like, get your shades
out. Get your shades out, guys. Get your shades out. Get it out.
And as you can see, that glow is like it popping. Like, you gotta get your shades out before I blind you. I only use 2 highlighters on my cheekbones on my face. I just stick with one on my bridge of my nose and my cupid's bow because I don't need to be extra like that. But yes, that's how I get my glows that you guys see my pictures on Instagram. And yes, that's it pretty much, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, rate and share, and I'll see you guys in my very next video. Bye guys. Mwah.
Shaking kick bass, okay. Shaking them all faster. Shaking kick bass, okay. Shaking them all faster. Yeah. Oh no 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 no.
Cut. Action. Cut. Action. Cut it. You need to cut it. Yeah. Slice it. Yeah. Right. Let me stop. Lips on flick. See, are we in black yet?